Hey everyone, today I am here with the fabulous Alyssa Peak of Peak Photography, and she's going to talk to us a little bit about getting your photo taken for your business and your website. So hi Alyssa.
Hi Paige, how are you?
Good, it's so good to see you.
So good to see you too.
Okay, so we've known each other for a long time, and when you first started out your business, tell me kind of how you got into photography and how your business started out.
Sure. Well, my business really started out because I've always had the love of photography. I was always taking landscapes. I always had my point and shoot camera in my hand. And after a career of 20 plus years in the garment and fashion industry, I was ready to move on and take on something else. And I decided I was going to do what I love to do, what my passion was, and that was photography.
Yay. I love it when you follow your passion.
I love it.
Yeah.
I wake up every morning and just like cannot wait to get to the camera and take pictures.
That's amazing. Your before and after shots is kind of like what I know you for, is transforming women and men as well, right? But transforming people into their just like beautiful selves. And can you talk a little bit about that, about kind of like
Sure.
getting to the core
First,
of that?
I just want to clarify that the before pictures are not before makeup. They're their before profile picture. So it's a picture that they put up on social media to represent them. And so the transformation, though, although it is physical here on the hair and makeup, it's so much deeper than that. The transformation's in here, and that's really the core of what my business is. The transformation in here. I think there's a few things that happen. One, I give multiple outfit changes. And with each outfit change, I promise you, there is like this onion that peels off. Like the mommy, the entrepreneur, the woman who's got so much to take care of. It all gets taken away. There's like a mental and physical change when they go through the process of changing their clothes.
It can be nerve-wracking being in front of a camera, getting your video done or your photo done. What are a lot of kind of concerns that people bring up that clients bring up when they come to you?
Well, first of all, one of the stoppers that happens is they feel like they're not at that perfect weight, or their hair is not the perfect color or the perfect length. And I think that it's really important to realize you need to love yourself where you are today. You know, and we can all say, oh, I'll come and get my photo done when I lose the 30 pounds, but that could be in 5 years, and now your picture is really outdated. So there's something about being current. I think being current is really important. If someone were to look at your business and your business materials and they were so outdated, what does that say about your business? So it's important to really look current. So that's really important to me. And to get over your fears of, I'm not perfect right now. You are perfect right now.
Yeah.
So I think that's really, really important. A lot of people get stopped because they feel like it's an expense. Really a picture, but there's something about having, I can have my friend take my picture, I could take a selfie. Right. It's really
selfie for my LinkedIn profile.
Yeah, and it's really obvious when people do that, and it's something about, it's an investment, it belongs in your marketing budget, and it's an important part of your business.
So true.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So that brings me to another question. What would you say is better? Having a bad headshot or no headshot at all?
I think they're both bad, but a bad headshot can really hurt you because people take their first impression. So my tagline is first impressions happen at the first click. And it's really important.
I love that.
Before someone is gonna, meet with you, go on a date with you, whatever it may be, they're Googling you, Facebooking you, LinkedIn, everything. They're gonna find you, or they're going to your website. So that's where you make your first impression. It's no longer when you walk in the front door. I think that when someone looks at your picture, they want to find someone that's inviting, who looks trustworthy and friendly, and someone they're gonna want to build a relationship with. I mean, business is, it's all about who you know and who you like and who you trust. So the picture should convey all those things.
It's really like so true, and kind of what I preach all the time, because people don't buy companies anymore. You know, back in the day, it used to be like, oh, you know, between CoverGirl and Revlon, but now they buy people. You're buying a
brand.
A brand, yeah, a relationship with that person.
Absolutely.
And that's kind of a big change that's happening recently, but I love it, and I love that getting your photo out there is just a great way to communicate how you can work with people, communicate your personality.
Yeah, when I do look at my clients before and afters, they're remarkable. They're really remarkable. It's amazing how people would put a picture of themselves out there in a way that really does them injustice.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Really injustice, yeah.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so I met you about a year ago, I'd say. I think maybe a little more. But you were kind of just starting out, and you've built this amazing thing. I run into people on the street and they're like, oh yeah, Alyssa did my photos. And you are like a rock star in this community. And so I just want to know any advice that you have for someone who's just starting out like you were a couple years ago, and what they can do to grow their business to where you've gotten yours.
Get out there. Just for my first year in business, morning, noon, and night, I was out networking. I was exhausted.
I remember.
But it was worth it. And when I look back on my first year of business and I analyze where did my business come from, so much of my business came from me personally out there making connections, whether it was in a B&I group, in another networking group, coffee dates, going to another event, and all those things.
Wow.
It's really how I got my business. Now it's at the point where, you know, those people are now referring business, so I don't have to be out there as much, but I still need to be out there.
So we've got our loaded questions here, and we're going to pick a couple cards, and Alyssa and I are going to ask each other some questions. If you could have one animal with you on a deserted island, what would you choose?
Well, I would say a dog, because it's like having a best friend. Oh, I have one.
Ooh, okay.
What celebrity do you resemble the most?
Oh my gosh, do you know this one? And I know yours, I think. Well, okay, so everyone says I look like Leanne Rimes.
Oh, you totally look like Leanne Rimes.
I get it all the time. I got it from the bus driver the other day. I got off the bus, he's like, you look like Leanne Rimes. I was like, oh, thank you, sir, I think.
Totally do.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Now you see it, right?
Yeah.
And people probably say Jennifer Aniston for you, right?
I get Jennifer Aniston and Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh, okay.
If my hair's curly and wavy and longer, I get Sarah Jessica Parker. Like
you're Carrie.
All the time.
Yeah.
And then if my hair is straighter, I get Jennifer Aniston.
Totally. Jennifer Aniston,
So
I think
funny.
all the way. Who leads the happiest life in the world?
Dogs.
I was literally thinking that. I was totally thinking that. I was like, they don't have to do anything.
And they're just loved and get loved. Yeah. And I've never had a dog, but yeah.
They don't even have to like clean up their own poop. They have someone else to do it for them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's great. So thanks for joining us. We've got cupcakes, and now we're just gonna like chat and have some cupcakes and coffee. Alyssa, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, Paige.
And if people want to find you or work with you or see your stuff, where can they find you?
Peak-images.com.
Awesome.
So
Okay.
it's P with two E's.
P-E-E-K. And we'll put the information on the video and in the description, so you can just click right on it and check out Alyssa's work because she does beautiful stuff. All right, see you guys next time.